usually take showers, and that low key like blew my mind. I appreciate the Smash community.
No, dude, it's being in the community is always fun, especially damn, I miss. Yeah, I know. Z-Fly streams, Pokemon, Strides moved all the way to Texas, and then Sedge. I might be seeing him soon because I know he does like FGC events. He doesn't commentate FGC events, but like he works for FGC events. So him and I might start working together on some stuff, but that's about it. Honestly, I just work in an office in downtown LA, and then after that, I just go home and I live my life. Play Valorant? I don't know, man.
What? Oh, really? A Valorant player?
Yeah,
Okay.
play Valorant. God, I see what the day brings. I don't know. Every day.
See what the day brings. Hey, yo, you taking it one day at a time.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Sometimes my friends and I just be like, "Hey, let's go get Korean barbecue or something." I don't know.
I need you to throw as many cliches as you can to me at once during this little calm block, please. That'll make me happy. What's your cat's name?
With my Proxy.
That's actually a really fire name.
Because I didn't have a name for her initially, so I was like, "Oh, this works. This actually works. She's a boy or a girl." Works perfectly. She's a girl, so yeah.
No, it's even cuter because it's a girl, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Vuhladdin versus Yrneh?
Yrneh.
All right. Obviously, the whole point of Vuhladdin here is get in close and make something happen, and Yrneh is Min. So, yeah. Yeah.
It is one of those things of like, we saw how Min can potentially just be zone break. If your character is fast enough, or you just read Min in the neutral, she will falter eventually. She does have the range. At the end of the day, the options to cover you for being a little bit aggressive. The way that Vuhladdin tried to jump from the ledge initially, just to get in on Min, but also Yrneh covering that is really intelligent. But also, once Vuhladdin does get in, it is problem city here because
Exactly.
Because you see how much he can get off that one interaction too. But also, Min's, like I said earlier, Min's recovery. Yes, she has a tether, but it's objectively the worst.
It's the worst in the game.
Yeah, it's like the worst in the game.
For sure, I agree. And just looking at this Min, what are some of the differences that you see with this Min as compared to Peckham?
Peckham is a little bit more ground-based. He is more ground-based, and he's more reliant on switching each arms entirely. But that's also the way that Peckham played that matchup between Nito entirely. So that's a bit of a difference here. The way that I liking how Yrneh is playing against Vuhladdin is he is also trying to stop Vuhladdin's advances by using aerials. Right, going for Ram there just because the way that Ram is the fastest one out of all the aerials is also good to do, but also continuously keeping this wall by using things like the Mega Wall Arm, the Dragon.
Just making it really hard to approach.
Yeah. You want to continuously wall him out. But like I said, once he gets in that down air, could have led to so much trouble.
Yeah, and obviously getting the tech roll back, kind of in an advantage state, but yeah, just getting pushed out. And I feel like this reset with Min is just kind of hell to deal with.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Both arms are there, really good just to kind of like fake out Vuhladdin to cover potential get up or roll. Just the way that Mega Wall Arm is a little bit slower, so if he tried to wall, the Mega Wall Arm would have caught him there after the Dragon.
Yeah, this isn't undoable, especially with stock. I like that he's mitigating his damage by playing a really solid neutral.
Yeah.
And just finding his opportunities, but this does look like this is just an unfun matchup, I feel like, for the most part.
Vuhladdin is one of those players that when you're at the ledge, he does the classic Marth tactic, I will wait for you, because I have so much to gain just by standing in this spot.
And I do definitely like that Dolphin Slash out of shield. That's a very good option, especially if Yrneh decides to be a little bit more aggressive.
Once again, Vuhladdin demonstrating just really good spacing with a character like Lucina. I can stand on this spot and I cover all 5 options, like so.
Yeah, but once again, damage mitigation, only 11%. That's like really impressive. I feel like if I was playing this, and I play Sephiroth, I would definitely have a lot more damage on me at this point. Playing a very patient game.
Yeah, I think, and Aaron has a really good idea here. Vuhladdin is the type of person to actually ledge trap instead of edge guard. It's also good demonstration of just fundamentals in general, or in good neutral, because if you're able to effectively ledge trap your opponent, you will exhaust them in terms of options, and Min has only so many limited options to recover that she has to use that tether. So at this point, ledge trapping is just incredibly strong.
Yeah, and I see that he's been waiting for these rolls from Yrneh, just like, I can punish you on both sides, so stay your ass exactly where you're at. Please. Please. Alright. First you don't succeed, try again.
Nice. Takes up. That's so smart, but it's also good for Yrneh. He wanted to wall out Vuhladdin, but unfortunately, after that second hit, it wasn't enough. Vuhladdin pretty much accounted for the Mega Wall arm and then punished it out of shield, knowing that there is some end-like to Min Min's arms. After both arms are set, she's super vulnerable. She can move, but it's only after a tilt.
Yeah, Vuhladdin showing that he can play the Min Min game very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
I know a lot of people saw high-level Min Min at Summit, and they're like, man, this is cringe, this is terrible. Like, Min Min really makes the game boring. That she still has a weakness. Like, it's difficult in hindsight to see, but it's still a weakness that's really strong that Vuhladdin demonstrates. This is actually a funny matchup because, in my opinion, this is a matchup that Lucina wins hands down, but because this is Ultimate, sometimes I feel like it's more even than I think.
You know, this is a wonky game, so
Yeah.
I think that's fair. That's fair, and we see the switch off. Maybe Yrneh saying, "I don't actually want to play patient either."
Yeah.
Because this is a battle of attrition, and right now Vuhladdin is showing that he's a little bit more prepped to take it on.
I've always told this to anybody. In order to be Vuhladdin, you have to learn how to play good neutral, and that's a lot to learn because Vuhladdin is that super patient player. Like, he waits for his opponents to make those moves and then punishes accordingly to do so. He's very by the textbook of like, okay, I have enough fundamentals and neutrals to actually outfund these here.
Yep. And of course, the fundamental character. You know?
Exactly. And that character, that's rewarded so much by a character like Lucina.
Gosh, it's so lame, but fundamentals will take you really far in this game.
Oh,
however,
definitely.
so will Jank, which is why I love the Bowser pick. I think that Bowser is one of the most carry characters in this game. But Vuhladdin, once again,
The fundamental there was going off the stage for a potential edge guard, but also faking that out, knowing that, okay, I didn't mash an aerial in this case. I still forced my opponent to change the recovery, and then I punished him for it.
Exactly.
And that's a very strong fundamental. Like, no, don't press a button. Your presence is just strong enough to actually scare them into an early recovery.
absolutely baited it with a plum, and now reversing the edge guard situation. He's got to get back.
Yep. No,
And
he's
he
not
will
coming
not.
back.
I don't think he drops these.
Nope.
No.
He does not drop him.
Yeah.
It's like, he might let it go once, but like,
But good tech?
no.
No way.
One more time.
Yeah, he said, all
Yeah.
right, enough.
And I can't blame him for it. Like, eventually you kind of get tired. Like, I lost the stock. Let me not exhaust my mentality too much. Let me just drop it and try to come back a different way.
And that's the beautiful thing about playing such a powerful neutral. Like, you have already developed a patience that most players in a game as jank as Ultimate do not have.
Yeah,
They just
exactly.
do not have. God, that was
Sliding forward. So I love that too because Vuhladdin gets to advance with that instead of like an actual disjoint at the same time.
exactly. Disjoint's being a very powerful option against Bowser. You want to keep that space away.
So that was good too because he jumps out of the corner and the way that Yrneh wanted to get in through that tilt pretty much lets Vuhladdin get a little bit of space, come back with an aerial, and then I was like, all right, cool. You thought you had me at the corner. Wrong.
Oh,
what
what
a
a
tech
chase! Yeah, I feel like he might have DI'd
Like,
last.
yeah, he did. I feel like he did. Yeah, I feel so bad because this is like not what you should say as the commentator. But I feel like at that point you had so much time to actually tech. If he is actually able to run across the stage
and
against
get you,
Yeah, like
you might have deserved it.
Yeah, you might have deserved it. Like, at that point, you might have deserved it.
Yeah.
So I get good stuff to Vuhladdin. Like I said, textbook. This man said, "I'm gonna do the homework. I'm gonna get the A+.